Hello again, everybody. I'm Chris. I'm all set to count down this week's 40 most popular country songs in the nation as are ranked by MediaBase 24/7 for the chart week of January 13th, 2024. Got two debuts on this week's chart, but before we get started, let's take a look back at last week's top three. At number 3 was Save Me the Trouble by Dan and Shay. Number 2 was World on Fire by Nate Smith. And the number 1 song last week was Mind on You by George Burge. That was George's first number 1 hit. Now, can George stay at number 1 for another week? Let's find out 39 hits from now. First, we get started with a debut from Chris Young. He debuts at number 40 with his 22nd top 40 hit called Young Love and Saturday Nights. Slipping back a spot to number 39, here's Michael Ray and Megan Patrick with Spirits and Demons. At number 38, dropping back one, the 63rd top 40 hit by Garth Brooks. He's joined by Ronnie Dunn called Rodeo Man. And here's our second debut this week, coming in at number 37. It's Jason Aldean with his 41st top 40 hit called Let Your Boys Be Country. And with those two debuts, we say goodbye to two droppers. Falling off this week are Everything I Love by Morgan Wallen and Gonna Love You by Parmalee. On with the countdown, up 3 spots to number 36. Here's Bailey Zimmerman with Where It Ends. Inching up 1 to number 35, here's Dylan Carmichael with Drinking Problems. At number 34, moving up 1, here's newcomer Ashley Cook with Your Place. Holding steady at number 33, here's Chase Matthew with Love You Again. At number 32, up 2, here's Old Dominion and Megan Moroney with Can't Break Up Now. Inching up 1 to number 31, here's Sam Hunt with Outskirts. At number 30 in our 16th week in the countdown, moving up 1, Zach Bryan and Casey Musgraves with I Remember Everything. Holding steady at number 29, here's Megan Moroney with I'm Not Pretty. At number 28 again this week, here's Kenny Chesney with Take Her Home. Leaping 3 spots to number 27, here's Carrie Underwood with Out of That Truck. At number 26, moving up 1, here's Morgan Wallen and Eric Church with Man Made a Bar. At number 25, moving up 1, Tyler Hubbard with Back Then, Right Now. At number 24, dropping back 1, here's Jordan Davis with Tucson, Too Late. At number 23, moving up 1, here's Brothers Osborne with Nobody's Nobody. At number 22, up 3 spots, here's Lainey Wilson with Wildflowers and Wild Horses. Easing up 1 to number 21, it's Carly Pearce and Chris Stapleton with We Don't Fight Anymore. In her 29th week in the countdown, she climbs 1 to number 20, Gabby Barrett with Glory Days. Dropping back 1 to number 19, their 11th week on the chart, Thomas Rhett and Morgan Wallen with Mama's House. Up a couple to number 18, there's Scotty McCreery with Cab in a Solo. At number 17, moving up 2 spots, Jackson Dean with Fearless, The Echo. Holding at number 16 this week, here's Parker McCollum with Burn It Down. At number 15, holding steady, here's Chase Beckham and 23. At number 14 again this week, here's Connor Smith with Creek Will Rise. For the 4th week here at number 13, here's Cody Johnson with The Painter. At number 12 again this week, here's Hardy and Truck Bed. And just a step away from the top 10, here's Kane Brown holding at number 11 with I Can Feel It. All right, kicking off our top 10, here's Luke Combs slipping back a spot to number 10 with Where the Wild Things Are. At number 9, moving up 1 in his 21st week on the chart, Warren Ziders with Pretty Little Poison. Holding at number 8 this week, here's Chris Janson with All I Need Is You. A former number 1 by Morgan Wallen holds at number 7 this week. Here's Thinking About Me. At number 6 again this week, here's Riley Green and Luke Combs with Different Round Here. Holding position at number 5 for the week, here's Chris Stapleton with White Horse. Holding at number 4 with their former number 1 hit, Jelly Roll and Lainey Wilson with Save Me. Here's last week's number 1 song, down to number 3, George Burge and Mind on You. And a recent number 1 from Nate Smith from a couple of weeks ago holds at number 2 this week. It's called World on Fire. And the new number 1 song in country music this week, taking 25 weeks to get here, moving from number 3 last week to number 1, racking up their 10th number 1 country hit. It's Dan and Shay with Save Me the Trouble. Thank you for listening. I'm Chris Godfrey. See you next week, everybody.